My dear students, I hope everyone is okay and also still fine. Today I am going to start our last topics. In the last topics there are lesson 6, 8 and 6 to 8 and also the 9. Here's the 6 to 8 we just explained about the chordate family, and there's the chordates I just explained about the 4 number class is Amphibia, 5 number class is Reptilia, 6 is Aves and 7 is the last topic is the Mammalia. Here's the Mammalia. I just explained about the first topics. Here's the first topic is the Chordata, when I just explained about the subphylum. Here's the subphylum. We also explained about the Chordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. Here's the Vertebrata. There's also second class. Again, I also repeat. Here's the second class. First structure is the cyclostomata. Second is the and also the contractis, ostichtis. Today I just select first, and the class 4 structure is the Amphibia. Please everyone see the books. What's the characteristics of the Amphibia? Amphibia. These animals can live underwater breathing through their skin. But when on land, they breathe by lungs. Here, there's the two differences. When they live in the water, they breathing through their skin. But when they also stay the land, then they breathe by lungs. They lay their eggs in water, and these hatch into larvae with breathe by gills. General characteristics. Here's the characteristics. First structure is the skin without scales. My dear students, in the previous class, I just explained the contractis, ostichtis. There's also the scales, and these scales is the placoids, ganoids, ctenoids, and also the cycloids. But in the Amphibia, there are no any scales. Skin thin, soft, moist, and with many glands. Amphibians are cold-blooded animals. They are also the another very important topics. Here's the topics. Their structure is their blood is the cold-blooded animals. Lay eggs in water. A tadpole hatches from the fertilized egg. Example: frog and toad. Another class is the Reptilia. Here's the Reptilia. There are also the example: wall lizard, crocodile, and also the snakes. Skin dry and with scales. Again, they are still also the scales. They move by crawling. Here's the crawling, and each of the 4 legs contains 5 toes, claws, absent in snakes and some lizards. And also the example: wall lizard, crocodile, and snake. 6 number class. Here's the 6 number class. There are also the aves. Here's the aves. General characteristics are: body is covered with feather, 2 wings, 2 legs, and 1 beak. The presence of air sacs with lung helps in flight. All birds are warm-blooded. Here's the previous Amphibia is the cold-blooded and Aves is the warm-blooded. Bones are light, strong, delicate, and laid with air cavities. Example: crow, duck, and magpie. 7 number class is the Mammalia, and also in the man they are also the mammalian structure. General characteristics: body covered with hair. Female mammals suckle their young on the milk from mammary glands. Warm-blooded animals, 4-chambered heart. Teeth heterodont, the varying in structure and function. All the mammals give birth to child. Example: man, camel, Royal Bengal tiger, but there are some exceptions like platypus. My dear students, in the long here's the details structure, the classification of kingdom Animalia at a glance. My dear student, again I also repeat. Here's the Animalia. First structure is the kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia, there are also the first category is the phylum. Here's the phylum. I just explained. They are the invertebrate animals and also the vertebrate animals. Invertebrate, there are Porifera, Nidaria, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. Exception: Chordata. Chordata have the three subphylum. Here's the subphylum. There are Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and also the vertebrata. When the vertebrata, there are also the 7 class. Here's the 7 class. First class is the Cyclostomata. Second is the Chondrichthyes. Third is the Osteichthyes. Amphibia, Reptilia, 8e, and Mammalia. Dear students, today I just finished this chapter, and I also know, I hope everyone is the understand this chapter. Now I just finished the lesson 9. Here's the lesson 9, necessary of classification. The unit of classification is called as taxon. Please everyone remark this, the word taxon. Taxon helps to classify the vast animal world. The 7 major taxa are as follows. First taxa is the kingdom. I just draw this structure is the kingdom. And second is the phylum. Third is the class. Fourth is the order. And is the family and the genus. And last structure is the species. Dear students, I just draw this structure. Basically, the higher and the top, and there is also the bottom. Here's the top to bottom. First structure is the top is the kingdom, and the bottom the species is the bottom. Here's the genus and species. To identify an animal, taxonomists should match the characteristics of the animals with the above mentioned 7 taxa. Subphylum is usually added under phylum. Classification is the scientific approach by which we can gather knowledge about different plants and animals easily. It saves labor, money, and time. Classification is easier to identify any animal, including the newly discovered one. Interrelationship between different animals can be determined with the help of classification. We can determine the systematic position of the organisms according to the evolutionary trend. Organisms can be arranged into different taxa by following definite rule. This also allows us to trace the affinity of one group of organisms to other. It is useful to determine the collective and systematic knowledge about organisms. For example, all acellular and also the unicellular animals are grouped under one phylum, and all multicellular animals under 9 phylum. Yes, we also learned at the end of this chapter, first is the vertebrate and advanced animals. Their notochord is replaced by vertebral column consisting of hard vertebrate. Respiration by gills in aquatic vertebrate and by lungs in land vertebrate. Important topics. And third is the chordata, is a phylum under the kingdom Animalia. Animalia having notochord, nerve cord, and the pharyngeal gill slats are known as chordates. Interior part of the nerve cord is swollen and transformed into brain. The scalp houses the brain and protects it. Cellular layers of embryo that give rise to the different organs are known as the germ layer. Mantle covered the soft body of molluscus. On the molluscus, they use their muscular foot for the locomotion. Radial symmetry applies to those forms that can be divided into similar halves by more than 2 planes passing through one main axis. Example, starfish. Cavity surrounded by body wall is known as the cylindron. It acts as digestive as well as the circulatory system. The space filled with fluid between body wall and the alimentary canal of multicellular animal is known as the xylem. Hemocoel is filled with blood and acts as a part of circulatory system. Arthropoda is the largest phylum of the kingdom, animal kingdom. Harmful insects are known as the pest. Dear students, today I have just finished the chapter 1. Here's the chapter 1. The headline is the classification of animal world. That's all, my dear students. Thank you.